April and I are both here. It's St. Patrick's Day, so I got the green on. Should put some green on April. There's Mac. There's Teresa, Terry. Hello, Terry. Drama. Halibut Man, San Diego. Manuel, hello. Travis, Kenneth, Jose, Greg, Uncle Greg, Robert, hello. I didn't know to have a green wall. I have a green wall to go with the green shirt. That's good. I forgot I painted this room green. Well, at least two of the walls green. Hey, Jeff. You're not going out tonight, are you? The weather's going to get ugly here really soon. Hey, Josh, Tony. So, guys, we're going to do something different moving forward. I'm going to try this, see how it works out. So, okay, good. Go have a good dinner. Yeah, and then just remind you, Jeff, I won't be here Tuesday. It's my mom's birthday. We're all going to go out to dinner. But have a good dinner tonight. Hey, Kevin, Jim. So this is the plan. I was talking to Monica about it. Oh, we have a Kenneth from the Philippines. Hello from the Philippines. Yeah, weather's really terrible. My charters for Saturday and Sunday are both postponed now. I'm probably going to wait till May because now both of them are talking about wanting to catch yellowtail. But yeah, the weather's come up really bad. Just locally on Sunday, they're calling for 15 knot winds with gusts over 20 to 25 and 4 to 7 foot swells. And that's not even to Catalina. That's just on the way to the island. So yeah, I'm not running this weekend. Thank you, Annette. So what I wanted to tell you guys is normally when you see somebody do a super chat like right now, Annette just did one. Normally I would stop and I would write down the name and put on a ticket. So I was talking to Monica about it. Oh, okay, so Jeff isn't ready until Monday. That's good. Yeah, this weather's really bad. So I was talking to Monica about how I feel bad, how I get lost in the conversations because I put my head down, start writing out the names and stuff, and I can't keep up with everything of what's going on. So we're going to try this for a few weeks and see what happens. So I checked on my analytics on YouTube, and without having to scroll and replay the episode, what I can do is just go to the analytics and it gives me a readout on everybody that did a super chat, how much the super chat was for, and who the name was. So what I'm going to start doing from now on, so I can answer everybody's questions and stay on top of everything going on, is I'm going to write out the tickets and do the names the next morning or later that night, probably the next morning, so I don't have to worry about it. So that way I can have more engagement with you guys here while we're on here for that hour, and we can talk more and I can answer more questions. So that's the plan. So if you don't see me, pulling out the roll of tickets and writing out the numbers, that's why, because I want to engage more with you guys. I want to have more of a connection with you. And I just feel lots of times I get so busy writing down the numbers, especially when we have good prizes like last time. There were so many people bought tickets, and we sold like 30 tickets that I just don't get to engage with you guys. So I'll write down the tickets afterwards. So the prizes that you see here, normally we would give them away tonight. So we can't give them away tonight because we're going to try this new method out, and then we would give it on Tuesday. But because Tuesday is my mom's birthday, I won't be here. Um, the following Thursday we'll do it, and we'll pick the winner. And then I'll post it on my Facebook page who the winner was from that raffle for the date, and then you guys can check in there and see it. But I think also I can put messages here on YouTube, so let's see about doing that too. But so I just want to let you guys know about it. Like Jeff likes the idea, so I think that way I can answer your guys' questions more. I can be more engaged with you, and I don't get lost. Um, just writing names on tickets all night long, so that we can do that. Yeah, so the weather's really bad, and so on my charter for Saturday, we postponed it. Sunday, we postponed it. I was hoping on Sunday to run to Catalina, but the weather's so bad we couldn't even do that. So, so we couldn't do that. Okay, so Eric, what do you say, Jeff? We should raise the ticket buy-in to $5 to get a prize. I think so too. I think that's a good idea. And I like what Jeff's saying. So instead of you guys worried about buying tickets throughout the night, like for one ticket, why don't we do that? Every $5 will be a ticket. All right. So if you want to get two tickets, like Eric just did, normally he would just get one ticket for the $10 um, super chat. So I think what we should do from now on, like Jeff is suggesting, we'll make it for every $5 you're going to get a ticket. So right there, Eric did $10, so he'll get two tickets. So let's try that. Let's see how it works out, and hopefully it'll work out better, and I'll be able to talk to you guys more. So Tony says he's booked for Cisco's for next Saturday. Yeah, I'm hoping that. Hey Lauren, how you doing? How's the weather up there in Northern Cal? And happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. I have my green on. I didn't even know I had this. So, all right, guys. So everybody seems to be agreeing with that. I'm getting some text messages too. So what we're gonna do is let's do. You can do a super chat for any amount you want, but in order to get a ticket to get one of these, it's going to be $5. Okay. So if you want to just do a super chat for $1, you can. But to get a ticket, it's going to be $5. And I talked to a few boats, so we're going to have some more boat tickets available. So we'll do that. Yeah, I mean, this one of these lures is $10 by itself. Magic Metal there is over $10 by itself. It's like $15. So it's quite a few prizes for just a $5 prize. And and like I said, if you want to get more than one ticket, um, don't let it. Don't worry about buying multiple tickets throughout the night. If you want to get four tickets, just do one for $20, and I'll give you one ticket for every $5. Okay. Just says not even a gallon of the price for a gallon of gas. All right. And plus, you get all the info for free. So Lauren says it's not too bad up there. Yeah, the weather's pretty bad down here. None of the boats are getting out right now. So just to let you know. Yeah, Annette, don't worry. If it's 4.99 on your thing, that's fine. That's close enough. I think what Jeff's idea was that we raise it from $3 up to $5. If it's a penny off, I'm not going to worry about it. But if you can do $5, that'd be great. And I don't know if it's because the sticker that it does that. I don't know what the deal is. Thank you, Terry, for your donation. Terry picked up two rods and reels combos for the Youth Foundation. I appreciate that. Hello, Manny. So what else is going on? Yeah, the weather thing is really bad. Construction's moving um, on the studio, I guess we'll call it, the shed conversion. Yeah, the weather's really bad. What does drama say? Hey Dan, just finished up my tackle. That's good. Drama, do you need a tackle box? Do you have a tackle box? I had some tackle boxes donated recently, so if you need one, let me know. Do we have an Amazon wish list? Not really, but I tell you what we need. The couple of Yeti. I'm not sure what size the ice chests are, but the larger ones. One of the problems we have at all the kids events is we use the regular like Coleman ice chest and we put lots of ice in it to keep the soft drinks and the water cold. And our volunteers that stick their hand in there to get the soft drinks, um, their hands get really cold, so they don't like it. So what I was thinking about doing is get some of the Yeti ice chests that work really good and put the Arctic ice blocks in there. That way they don't put their hands into the cold water, and the Arctic ice blocks will keep everything cold enough that it'll work out. So that's the goal. So if any of you have extra money to help with that, or you can just write a donation here. I mean, we need it. We we are very low on money for the Youth Foundation, not having any fundraisers for the last 2 years. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, and if you don't want to write just a regular donation like that, we do have those other things going on with the Youth Foundation, like to win a raffle to win a trip with me on my boat, where you get the whole boat chartered for a $25 ticket. All that money is going to go to the Youth Foundation, so you could do that. Mac, are you taking fishing gear donations for the swap meet? Yes, we are. And I was lucky enough to have Kevin and a bunch of guys, Jeff, Steve, and Brad, come down and help get everything ready for the swap meet. So we're pretty ready for it. But if some of you have gear to donate, we can get the guys back together, put prices on them, get things cleaned up. We'd love to do that. What else is on here? Lauren saying hi to drama. Don't embarrass me. Yeah, drama. Lauren's all the way up in Northern Cal, but hopefully she can come down one day, bring her family down. Halibut Man, everyone's information. Yeah, I saw that they're having a kayak event. Hello, Jose. Greg, that's good. Hey, Ivan. So Uncle Greg and Ivan, if you see next to their name, Jim Stone, Annette, I think there's a couple of others in here. You see next to their name, there's that little logo thing. Monica's one of them too. So those are members here on my YouTube Live. So they pay like a monthly fee for that. So thank you very much for that donation. My dad's on. Hello, Dad. So I was with my parents yesterday. We all went out to dinner, and Amy was there. So Amy talked about how she was impressed with how everybody gets along and how I have so many fans on here. She couldn't believe we had 90 people on here that were just here to participate and everything. So they thought it was pretty cool. We'll see. It's pretty good. Yeah, Daniel, I hope that happens too. Rich is from Long Island. So was it like 10:30 over there in New York? Thank you, Rich. Rich, do you watch my TV show in New York or do you just watch me here on my YouTube channel? Because we do air in New York. Don't ask me what channel, but I know we're on there. Yeah, my dad likes it when you guys all say hello to him. And my mom was surprised. I showed her how so many of you wished her an early happy birthday last week. I mean, on Tuesday, so she really liked it. Lloyd, that depends what you're fishing for. If you're going to be fishing for yellowtail, I would say, yeah, put 30-pound test line. If you're going to go rock fishing, yeah, you could put 40, like for lingcod, but just a small piece. You don't need to have a lot of mono on there. If you're fishing for calico bass, yellowtail, small tuna, then I would say 100 yards of mono. That's what I like to do. I like to put 100 yards of mono. So, oh, Dad, I forgot to tell you that for the East Cape trip, I need to fly in early. I'm going to fly in a couple of days before all the other people get there. So, if you and Mom are gonna want me, if you want to fly with me, we got to go over the dates again because I'm gonna go a couple of days early so I'm not there late when the people show up. So when we get together for Mom's birthday, let's talk about her maybe over the weekend. Drama. Dan, do you think you could catch sheephead with a bucktail? You can, using a bucktail with squid. They really like the squid. But what was really weird last year, I've never seen so many sheephead cut on sardines. I mean, even on my private charters, and I don't know if it's a later in the year thing where they need more of that fish oil, but we caught so many sheephead toward the end of the season last year on sardines. But at Catalina, you'll see a lot of people will use shrimp. I mean, if you see the guys that are there to target the sheephead, they all bring their own shrimp. So if you wanted to target sheephead, I would say bring shrimp. Max says Long Island. Oh, we have somebody here from New Hampshire. Wow. 1025. Same question. New Hampshire, are you watching my TV show like on Cox Cable or Comcast Sportsnet, or do you just know about me through the YouTube channel? And this is my 36th year on TV. So yeah, so there's Eric F. He's also a member. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Uncle Greg. Yeah, and it was Uncle Greg's idea to start the fishing scholarship. So thank you, Uncle Greg, for starting that. And right now we have enough money for drama's ticket, so hopefully we'll raise some more money and we'll be able to do a second one. Uncle Greg. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do, Kevin. My mom's talking about Lucille's. I tried to talk her into a shrimp dinner, but I she really likes Lucille's, so I'm sure that's what we're gonna do. I told her let's go down to the beach and have a shrimp dinner, but she sounded like she really, really wanted to do Lucille. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I don't know if we're gonna go to Montebello one or if we're gonna go to Cerritos, but I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna do. No drama. They don't really like to chase lures. I would say put a shrimp. Like even if you used a bucktail to try to catch um, sheephead with it, I would say put on a piece of shrimp on it too. But that's what I would suggest. But if my number one bait for sheephead would be shrimp. My number two bait would be squid. But like I said last year, I have never seen so many sheephead come in on sardines, and that's what we caught them on. Joe, hey Dan, just bought a 22 footer, and it's been over 15 years since I've been on the water. Is there a good GPS app? Um, I would recommend, Joe, that you use a GPS app for navigation. I would recommend you use that for backup. So if your electronics go out, then you can use it. I use the Navionics app on my phone. Um, so I use the Navionics boating app. So hmm, here's Alameda's Bay, but that works out really good for if I want to verify. Like sometimes I get in really really bad fog, and I want to make sure that my radar is reading correctly and my GPS is giving me good numbers. So I'll use that app to just verify it. But you really need a good unit. Either you know you can go Furuno, you can go whatever you want. Um, I don't have Furuno. I don't have Ray Marine. What do I have? Raytheon? No. Jeez. I should look at the picture on my boat. Okay, what other questions are on here? So 201 Brew Crew says, Dan, I'm going to Channel Islands in April. What is a must-have lure in your opinion? If you're going to be strictly fishing rockfish, I would say two 1 ounce bucktails and a double dropper loop rig work great for the rockfish. That's what I would use. And then a 6 ounce if you want to target the lingcod, I would do that. Or just using a jig for the rockfish too. You can use a magic metal jig, works good. And then if there's white sea bass around, I would say get the bucktails, but the large hooks, the 8/0 HDs. So we get 2 ounce, 4 ounce. This is a 1 ounce in case the fish are up to the surface. And a selection of hooks and sinkers. What's that? 7. Hey Dan, since Friend Hall got canceled for Long Beach, I fear that the one San Diego will. Oh, yeah, there is no. Don't worry about the San Diego show being canceled. It's canceled. There is no Del Mar show. This coming weekend would normally be the Del Mar show, not this year. And I don't know if we're ever going to see it again now that the Pacific Coast show blocked the Long Beach dates out for next year for their show. There will be no Day at the Docks in April. They've already canceled that for sure. So no Day at the Docks show, no Fred Hall show Del Mar. So that's where it is. I like this better. I can see all the questions, answer you guys quicker than trying to write down the tickets. So this is good. Halibut Man says, yeah, drawing double dropper loop rig with whole shrimp. Yeah, I don't even think you need whole shrimp. You know, half pieces of shrimp work good. And what's funny, we had a trip last year. I saw it last year and the year before on the Gale Force and then the Triton, where the guy was fishing for strictly fishing for sheephead most of the day, double dropper loop rig with shrimp on it. He had whole shrimp. And one stop, he actually hooked a yellowtail. I think he landed one at one stop with the shrimp and he lost one on the other stop. But yeah, he was just fishing strictly for sheephead. That's all he wanted to catch was sheephead. He got occasional calico bass, occasional rockfish, and he did get a bunch of sheephead. But that's all he was using was shrimp. What else is going on? Oh, Kevin, too. Thank you for fixing those rods up for us for the swap meet. He got a couple rods for us that needed new tips on them. And he went out and bought the tips and replaced them. April, you got food? Okay, what else is on here? So Max says sheepheads are nibblers. Okay. The other event that's coming up, if you guys don't know about it, is my youth foundation will be having a swap meet on April 24th. It's a Sunday. It's the last Sunday in April. It's not the last weekend in April because the month ends on a Saturday on the 30th, but it's the last Sunday. So that's what I would tell you guys. So if you're looking for an event to buy fishing tackle, new and used, we'll have a bunch of different people there selling tackle at our swap meet. Now, it's going to be our first fundraiser for our youth foundation. So we're really, really looking forward to that. And we haven't done any fundraisers in 2 years, and we're basically out of money. Um, there's some bills for the foundation I'm probably going to have to pay out of my own pocket. So we're really looking forward to the fundraisers coming up. And that says her first and only sheephead she ever caught was on squid. Okay. You're probably fishing with your boys, I would take it. Valas wanted to throw. Tony, if you want to try a jig, you should try a jig. I don't, I've never tried one of those jigs, so I couldn't help you out with that. Tony, if you want to try a jig, you should try a jig. I don't, I've never tried one of those jigs, so I couldn't help you out with that. Okay, so Kevin's answering that question. Yeah, no, I was just surprised how many sheephead got caught last season on live sardines. I mean, on my charters, in my private charters, where we were on spots fishing for bass, and I thought they had a big bass on, but no, they had a nice sheephead on. So it was good. And they came on sardines. Ivan, thank you for supporting us as a member. His question is I might be heading out to Catalina this weekend looking for bonita and lingcod. Any tips and setups? My first tip for you would be check the weather. The weather looks really bad. I had to postpone my charters for Saturday and Sunday because it's going to blow 20 knots in the channel. I mean, I was just looking at Horseshoe. At the Horseshoe, they were calling for 15 knot winds with gusts over 20, maybe 25, with swells from 4 to 6 feet. So, and Sunday was going to be worse. So, somebody just sent me a net. So, here is a net with her first and only ever sheephead. Go and get out of the glare. So here you go, net. Thank you, net. Okay, what other questions are here? What size hook for a sheephead? You can use a larger hook. You don't need to use a really small hook for sheephead. They have a big mouth, strong mouth, so you could do that. I've never tried using downriggers for tuna. I mean, I have downriggers on my boat. Well, I have the ability to put downriggers on my boat. I have the mounts on them, and I have the downriggers and everything. But I haven't done that. I want to try using it this year at the horseshoe for yellowtail and for calico bass. I want to try going slow and do that. Asking how do you enter the? All you do is the super chats where the dollar sign is, where it says say something right below it. You see a smiley face, and you see a dollar sign. You do a super chat. So for $5, you get a ticket, one of these tickets, and then not today, but next Thursday. Normally we would do it on next Tuesday, but because I'm not going to be here on next Tuesday, um, we're going to do it on Thursday, and then we're going to pick the winner. So normally I would be spending all this time filling out everybody's name, putting on a ticket, throwing it in the hat. But because I want to engage with you guys more, we're going to try something different. We're going to do it on a different day. Now, I'll do it like tomorrow, and we'll do that. I'll put the tickets on there. So DJ says we could try that. I mean, I tried using some of the other ice chests. They just don't keep it that cold. But yeah, what we're wanting to avoid doing is stick ice into the ice chest because that's what really um, it makes our volunteers' hands frozen, and they don't like that. Drama, what's your question? April's happy now. She found the food. Hello, Tamara. Hello, Pablo. Yeah, when I'm fishing just strips of squid, I do like to use a longer shank hook. But lots of times when I'm catching sheephead, I'm not fishing for sheephead. I'm either fishing for calicos or yellowtail or something, fishing a whole squid down deeper, and that's where I catch them. Hey, Tyler, thanks for joining us. Well, concentrate on your school event. We're here every Tuesday and Thursday, except next Tuesday we won't be here. You okay, April? You okay? Thought you fell. Okay. Um. Oh, so someone's asking for the address for the swap meet. Yeah, it's on both our websites, our Youth Foundation website at danskids.org and on the TV show website at sport-fishing uh, sport-fishing.com. Well, they say, Mac, if you steam sheephead, it tastes like crab meat. I got to try that. But that's what they say. Yeah, I would check the weather report before you think about taking the boat to the water. It looks really bad. Even Jeff was saying earlier that the weather looked bad. Yeah, there's also banners on both websites on the top that talk about the swap meet, so it'll show you the address, the times. It's from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m., so you can find that all there. Okay. And again, if any of you have companies that you work for that can make a donation to us, there's a link there. We can always use your donation. What does seven say? Dan, I remember watching one of your YouTube videos. You mentioned that you risk breaking your line in a double dropper loop rig if you hook two yellowtails. Um, yeah, the risk of hooking two yellowtails at one time is is very rare. But I only mention it because I've seen it happen. I've seen it where two people hooked um, two yellowtail at one time, and I guess they were going different directions, and one of them broke. One of the lines broke. So if you break the bottom one off, it's not so bad. You can still get it done, but it does happen. It doesn't happen often, and I wouldn't stop fishing a double dropper loop rig just because of that. I mean, if that happens to you, that's something you can be happy about. I wouldn't really worry about that. So here's a sheephead. It looks like Tamara caught it on a jig. I'm not sure it's a magic metal jig. Looks like one with squid on it. That's that's just using a small jig, long shank hook, and a piece of squid, and a bit it. Oh, she was using a slow pitch jig. Hey, Derek. Oh, so the guy using one jackpot in the boat she was on. Any 2 to 3 day trips out of San Diego this season? Not for me. We have 2 day-and-a-half trips, but we might have a 3 day trip in the fall. The Sea Adventure 80 is talking about that, but we haven't done any of that. Yeah, that one trick they're talking about burying the hook in the shrimp is good. The other thing you can do too is use a hook, not so much just a circle hook, but maybe like more like a curvy hook or hook with a longer shank that circled a little bit more, and then thread the shrimp through there. And that works out good. Oh, so Kevin said you guys were asking if April left me a gift or a mess in the bathroom when she was barking on Tuesday. And no, she didn't. Luckily, she didn't. There was nothing. I was surprised when I went to the kitchen and there was nothing there by the door. So, haven't seen it. So blind says, is it blind Melinda? 1, 2, 3. I have seen you on TV in the past, not sure what channel or network you're on. So is that a Long Island or New Hampshire? I'm sorry, I forgot where you were located. Okay, I'll give you guys the address right now for the Youth Foundation. But yeah, you can find it at on our website. here is there is the Youth Foundation website. I'm sorry, Youth Fund. There's the address for the Swami. Okay, so Swami address. There you guys go. Swap meet address. All right, and you can always call my office if you have any questions. So DJ says Costco has for sale 165 quart igloos. Okay, we have some. I have to check if they're igloos or they're Colemans that we got 2 years ago, and I will try that and see. I'll try that. I'll just take some Arctic ice down to the office and try that out and see if that works. Maybe we don't have to invest in new ice chests, but we'll see what happens. But thank you, DJ. I'll try that out. Daniel, no, April did not leave me any treats last Tuesday. Luckily, she was good. When I got done, she was on her bed sleeping, so everything was good. So Jose's going fishing in the morning. Yeah, John, we should be excited going on that boat. I really like going there. So what will Lauren say? Here with my friend Jenny. She wants your best for younger kids, like the ones I've been seeing on your Facebook page. When they're really, really young, uh, push button reel works out good. Spin cast. It makes it a lot easier for them to cast. When we first started the Youth Foundation, we tried using spinning reels for the kids to get started, and it was a disaster. It didn't work out very good. So I really recommend that you guys, for brand new kids, young kids, kids like 5, younger, something like that. Even the kids we do at the Youth Foundation that are 15 and 12 that never fished before, we use spin cast on them. Then it makes it easier for them. It's a lot easier to learn how to cast. So that's what I would say: spin cast outfit work out good. Shakespeare makes some good ones. Um, there's a couple of other companies out there that have them that they work out nice. 7, Dan, what's your favorite main line to lead or not? Most of the time when I'm using mainline it doesn't matter if it's Spectra to mono, Spectra to fluoro, fluoro to mono. I normally always tie a double uni knot. So that's what does work for me. Hey Matthew, how you doing? Angel, hey Dan, what reel do you recommend for putting on my 30 to 50 seeker for tuna? Probably like a Saltega, something like that. There's some accurate reels that work out good too. Just the accurate reels, if you use them a lot, you really, really need to service them at the end of the season. The dial reels seem to last a little bit longer without the service, but all your reels, you got to service them and stuff. If you want an old school reel, if you want a reel that will still work, that you might be able to find not as expensive, but they still make them, the Pin 40 will work out fine with 40 pound, 50 pound mono. and you could put Spectra down below it. You know, I know you guys get tired of me saying this, but probably more tuna have been caught on this reel than probably any other reel, at least Southern California, over the years since they made them. Uh, what are my thoughts on double on what dropper loop or spider hitch? They're totally different. The spider hitch is more two lines going to a hook together tight, and dropper loop is to have a big loop in your line. So I normally tie that. The spider hitch knot I'll tie if we're bluefin fishing using super light line, then I'll tie that so I have both lines going to the hook. But normally I don't tie that anymore. Yeah, that's good advice there, to Stephen, about whatever knot you're more comfortable with. Halibut man, hey Dan, you ever need a deckhand for private charters? Yeah, give me a call at the office or send me an email, Halibut man. I'm always looking for deckhands. Normally, the weekends aren't as hard to find a weekend aren't as hard to find a deckhand, but the weekdays are when I'm always looking for a deckhand. So if there's some weekdays that you know you're free, let me know. I could use the help. Yeah, we will have a bunch of foros, used foros that were donated to us at the swap meet. We also have a bunch of reels, like 3.0 size reels that were donated by H&M Landing, and they have a really good price on them. So we'll have that at the swap meet too. So yeah, if some of you guys are interested in deck handing for me, please give me a call and all that. Um, I could use the help. And we really need to raise some funds for the Youth Foundation. So if you guys can, you know, reach out to companies you work for or you have friends they donate to foundations, um, you know, we could really use the help. Here's the link for the scholarship fund we're doing, and Drama's going to be the first recipient of it, and he's getting his trip paid for from the Youth Foundation thanks to donations from all of you. So that'll be good. Okay, what else is on here? Yeah, the spider hitch knot is a really good knot. So Kevin's asking questions. What's the Wild Willie asking, Dan? What's your thoughts about hollow core braid? I haven't really used them much. I know some people like to use it a lot. I usually use solid braid, so I don't have that much experience with it. Lauren, awesome. Thanks, Dan. Now I know what to get. Yeah, that's what I would get. I would get a either a Shakespeare combo, a Fluger combo, and don't get like the cheap. I know people get tempted to just get the cheapest combos, but spend a little bit more money, like a $70 combo, $60 combo, instead of a $25 combo, and it'll last longer, and it'll probably last until the kid outgrows it and is ready to go to a spinning rod. Okay. Derek says Abbott reels are very easy to service. Okay, cool. Yes, start them early. That's what the Youth Foundation's all about. Drama says, Dan, what Gale Force trip will I be on? You're going to be on the very first one in May. The very first one in May. I don't have the date in front of me, but you will be on that first one. Well, Derek, I'm glad you're good at servicing reels. I'm not very good at servicing reels. I haven't done a reel in like 20 years, only because the first time I did it was so bad. And plus, my best friend, who's Kevin's cousin Larry, is an expert at that, so he would just handle all the reels. So I never had to do it. But Larry passed away a while ago, so now I have to send my reels in and have them done. There's a clicking sound for the older reels. Just make sure the clicker's off. If you have the clicker off, you shouldn't hear that clicking sound. Manual, Dan, do you consider 16 knot winds to be high? Yes. If it's consistent 16 knot, it means that you're going to have gusts over 20, and over 20 is really hard if you have your boat on anchor to hold the anchor. And if you fish structure like I do, it means that your boat's going to slip and slide into the structure. You're never going to get your anchor out. And trying to get your anchor out of something that's tied up really bad, like like Iser's Reef or some of the other wrecks and stuff I fish, you're never going to get out. And trying to do that in 20 knot winds, 25 knot winds is really ugly. So just avoid it. That's really bad. Kevin said to remind you guys that the smaller reels that we have are the Okuma Cortez reels that were donated by H&M Landing that we will be selling at the swap meet. Yeah, drama. You'll be on the May trip. You will be on the May trip. Okay, so Kevin says the hollow braid's a must for 100-pound or heavier spectra. Okay, West Coast. Hey, Dan. Yeah, West Coast. The East Cape trip that I'm hosting um, is going to be at Palmas. It's like $730 um, based on two people sharing a room and four people sharing a boat. Now, you can pay more if you only want two people on a boat or three people on a boat. You can do that. But so all you do is call Palmas de Cortez, and here is the number for that. It's area code 877-778862, and tell them you want to be in the Dan Hernandez group. And they will put you in our group. We have rooms locked in for our group. Let me get that number for you. 877. And I'll be there. I'll be hosting the trip. My parents will be there. And it's a lot of fun. You just have to let them know that you want to be part of the Dan Hernandez group, and they will handle everything for you. They'll arrange your ground transportation and everything. You can also go to your local Turner store and sign up um, to win the free trip to go to the East Cape. So you can do that too. Okay. What else is on here? So Drama says, "Hey Dan, remember the convention reel?" Yeah, that was my reel that you were using. That was Alexa 400 or Komodo 400. Lauren, Jenny's daughter is 8 and wants to know the largest fish you ever caught. My largest fish I ever caught, probably like on 600 pounds, a blue marlin down in Mexico. The largest fish I've ever seen personally caught was 925 pounds in the East Cape at Palmas, but I haven't got one that big. And now at my age, I don't think I want one that big. The 200 pounders are a lot of fun. 300 pounders aren't bad. 400 pounders, I don't think fight as hard as the 200 pounders, but that's a lot of fun. But if you guys want to join us in the East Cape, just call this number, call the resort, and it'll be lots of fun. And in case any of you were still interested, there is one spot available for Alaska, one spot available. Okay. So Daniel services his own reels. Okay. Yeah, guys, and let's use the swap meet as a meet and greet too. So even if you don't think you want to buy any gear, but you want to at least meet me, you'd like to see the set that we filmed the TV show at, where we do the tackle box segment, maybe take a picture in there. We can do that too. All right, so this would be the last call for tickets for the drawing. And again, we won't pick the winner now. We'll pick the winner next Thursday because next Tuesday I won't be around. I'll be with my parents for my mom's birthday. Um, yeah, Tamara. So we're gonna do something different. Like today, I really like the way it went today, where I was able to see everyone's questions, answer questions. Um, you know, try to stay on top of it more. So what I'm gonna do is I found out in analytics for my YouTube channel, I can see the next day all the super chats that were paid for. So I can go ahead and I'll write the tickets out in the morning, and then when we have the next one, we'll give away these prizes. Okay. And we decided today too that um, every ticket to be in the drawing is going to be $5. And that said that on some of the stuff she uses, it maxes out at $4.99. So I'm not going to panic about a dollar. I mean, about a penny. So it's going to be $5 for a ticket. So to get a ticket to be in the super chat, it's going to be $5. So if you decide you want to get 4 tickets, make a $20 super chat, and you'll win 4 tickets, and it'll go into the drawing. But I want to try doing this for a few weeks and see how this works out. I like this a lot better, being able to talk to you guys and keep it more consistent. What does Kevin say? Going on the city of Long Beach for the first time. How is it? It's a really good boat. Really good skippers on that boat. Great deckhands. You will like it. It's a great boat. It's a great half day boat, and you won't be disappointed. I like going on there. That boat and the Enterprise. I think the Enterprise does a great job. Both of them do a great job. Thank you, Annette. And thank you, Jose, for your super chats. And we'll pick a winner next week. Like I said, Tuesday I won't be here because I'm going to be um, with my parents, my mom's birthday. So we'll do that. Yeah, Tamara, that 900-pound fish was so big that they had to use, oh, what are those things called? One of those earth mover things with a big bucket. They had to use one of those to dig a ditch, dig a hole, and make a mound up so they could um, put a scale on it with the fishes with the rope and everything, and lift the fish up high enough so they could weigh it. So that's how they did it. So it was too big. They had to dig a hole for the fish. Yeah, I agree with DJ. I really like reels with star drag. They just cast so much better than the other ones. All right, guys. So if any of you are interested in going with me on the East Cape trip, there's the number there. And again, if any of you can help out with the Youth Foundation, we can use all the donations we can get. And this is the one for the scholarship one that drama is the first recipient of. And if you want to win the raffle trip, I mean, try to win the free charter on the boat. Um, guess that one is on my website. Let's see. Let's see if that's there. Yeah, so for the $25 ticket, if you'd like to try for that, it's $25 a ticket. All the money goes to Youth Foundation. And if you guys need a letter for your taxes, just let us know and we can write you a letter with our 501c3 letter number and proof that we're in a nonprofit. We could do that. Yeah, there's no show on Tuesday because of my mom's birthday. So I think everybody understands that. Mom comes first. And she's in her 80s, mid 80s. So it's going to be a very special day. So we're looking forward to it. So, so Halibut Man, who doesn't own a Pen 500? There's a Pen 500. There's a 4.0. These are probably the two longest working reels in Southern California. I mean, the new reels are really nice. Don't get me wrong. New reels are a big improvement over this. You know what this reel would do, you can now do with this. So it's totally different, but they both work. They both have, you know, they both work. They both catch fish. Yeah, we're gonna have 4.0s available at our swap meet. So if you guys are looking to do that, we can do that. Hey, Stephen, thank you very much for your super chat for $20, and that will get you 4 tickets. Okay, so in the old days, we would just give you 1 ticket for that, but now we're gonna make it for every $5 you get a ticket, so you'll get 4 tickets. Okay. Yeah, if you're looking for jig masters or all kinds of reels, we have lots of reels available at the swap meet. Okay. All right, guys. I'm disappointed in Oak Island. All they did was find more wood on Tuesday. No prizes, no gold or anything like that. So, all right. So I'm gonna say goodnight. Thank you all. Again, I won't be here Tuesday. I will be here on Thursday, and I like this. I like this flow a lot better. Not stopping to write everybody's name down for a ticket. I think this will work out better. All right. Again, if you guys can help out with donations for Youth Foundation, please do so. Ask at work, see what you could do. If you have used gear you want to donate, we'll take it, and we can use it for the swap meet. And our trips are still available, and I'm looking forward to everything. So, looking forward to fishing with you guys all. Thank you all. Thanks for being members. Thanks for joining me here. Thanks to all the people out of state and one person from the Philippines. It was nice to have people from all over the place. All right. Thank you guys. I'll talk to you later. Good night. And happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. You got my green on. Talk to you later. Bye.